I would also say yes to people, like I said, abroad
Yes,
that come in.
because they've made the effort to come all the way over.
But everyone's different. So what would you do if someone got the hump with that? A cousin got the hump.
I would try and explain the situation. Just say,
Yeah.
look, I want you guys to have a nice day. I have moved my chair, so sorry. I have kids. I know how stressful it can be, especially at a wedding, because you are running around after them all day. But I would have to explain the situation. If they didn't like it, then
See you later.
they don't come.
That's exactly how I'd be. Right.
At the end of the day, it's your wedding, right? So you can't run around after people.
And it's expense
trying to please people.
You know, it's expense per head as well. You know, so it's your wedding day.
What about plus ones then? How would you go if someone, one of your friends said...
Evening doesn't matter as much.
I'm not classing.
So usually work colleagues are evening, aren't they? Unless they're really close work colleagues. And if they're really close work colleagues, you'll know their couples. Yeah. You know their partners.
And most of the time, if you're working with them and they are of the older generation, they would have either be married or be in a couple or something like that, wouldn't they? But let's say you've got a friend who's come into the day and you've just, because they're single, you've invited just that person.
Yeah, and they rock up with two.
And nearer the time they get into a serious relationship and they want to bring this plus one, how would you deal with that? What would you say to that person?
Really sorry, we haven't got the room. But they're invited. He or she is invited to the evening. Yeah. That's what you do. He or she is invited to the evening.
Because I think people
And if you haven't got enough room in the evening, then I'm just so sorry. You know, I understand you're with someone and you want them to come. And I understand you're even a bridesmaid and you want your partner to now come. But that partner wasn't there when I booked this. So unfortunately, there's no room. And I know of stories where people have not been bridesmaid because of that. Because all of a sudden they've got a partner and even though they spent the first 20 odd years of their life without him, they now cannot spend a moment without him. Tough. You either want to do it or you don't. Get enough bridesmaids.
But they don't realise how much planning one extra person takes. It's the expense. It's them finding where they sit. You know, there's all of that as well.